Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. This is breaking. Well, would I say most Nigerians were not expecting this? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think most Nigerians were expecting these reactions. And the question now is, what or when will this take place? Already, the Labour Party have already given 3 days ultimatum to INEC over these activities. And I want to go to find out what these are and much more. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's hit the ground running. The Labour Party of Nigeria, that's LP, has issued a 3 days ultimatum to the Independent National Electoral Commission, that's INEC, to allow the party's lawyers and her agents to inspect the bimodal voters authentication system, that's BVAS machines, alongside other electoral materials of phased obedient movement. The chief spokesman of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council, that's LPPCC, that's Tanko Yunusa, said this some few hours ago in an telephone interview. According to him, the Independent National Electoral Commission has chosen what court order to obey and which to disobey. In clear and flagrant disobedience to the court order empowering Labour Party to inspect BVAS. He said the commission has gone ahead to start configuring BVAS machines when the court asked her to allow the inspection of the BVAS by the Labour Party. I continue. He says such action would tamper with the already stored and contentious result of the presidential election for which the Labour Party requested for inspection of the machines. His words, I quote him, "They have begun configuring the BVAS machines. They denied us and have not allowed us to have access to the BVAS machines at all. These are the issues. And we are saying that if they do not allow us, we will be forced to call all our people to come out and mobilize ourselves to go to INEC office and demand for the rights of the people based on the last election. They are disregarding the court order and they have gone ahead to do what they want to do based on the order of the court that gives them the room to say that they can reconfigure. They refuse to obey the court order that says that they should give us the right to inspect the BVS before they reconfigure the machine. They took the matter to court. The court said they should grant access to the Labour Party to inspect the election and the election materials and also give them the right to reconfigure the BVAS. So, they worked in the order to reconfigure but are denying us the access by the same order to inspect the material before they reconfigure. Tanko said the party considered the development as one in bad faith and will resort to the street to demand justice. I was listening to one of the interviews just some few minutes ago, actually, where they said, actually, as an IT expert said, it's actually possible that the back end, I'm not an IT expert, so I wouldn't know that. So those of us who are IT experts, so please, we would love your contribution in our comment section. How possible is it that a backup file can be tampered with? Would there be digital imprint? Would there be digital trail for you to see that has been tampered with? And another thing is, if they are backing up, are they going to back up all files? Is it possible to back up all details, or you can select what you back up? And if you can select what you back up, then already it has been distorted. Already, if you can select what you back up, then we may not be getting full justice here. I would have expected that the court would have made it completely clear that INEC must not. No wonder they were insisting that they should not configure. Nigerians are reacting. See, it's like these guys don't really understand. We're actually in Sorosoke generation now. Already, the youth are getting, in some parts already, they're already gathering. The momentum is gathering. What is there? They say follow the court. They said it was simple. Honestly, I don't understand. They announced the winner like Nicodemously. I said, late while men slept, they announced the winner. Okay, no problems. Peter Obi and Atiku decided to say, okay, since you have done that, no problem. They said, if you are not comfortable, you are not okay with the result, head to the court. Said, okay, no problem. The court, they will. They headed to the court. Court gave an injunction, not once, but twice. The first one was March 3rd, of which INEC refused vehemently. The second one was just recently, of which INEC also asked the court to please give them permission to reconfigure. For whatever reasons, no one knew, but they said that's the only way they can conduct the senatorial elections and gubernatorial elections. And for want of peace, the court gave them that order. But before, of course, before they do that, they should allow LP the access to their BVAS and all the electoral documents, of which right now they're disobeying and they're already configuring. My God, let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. This one here is saying, laugh out loud. Isn't that funny? It's like telling exam moderator, tell us you inspect question question paper before sitting exam. What's this one saying? What are we talking? This one here is saying, we go show these people while, okay, another person here says, go now, and another person, what INEC cannot do does not exist. Buhari disobeyed law. CBN disobeyed law. Who is INEC that will not do so? This country is finished. We need Obi to fix it. Spokesman, don't worry about this. We shall use against them in court. Another person here says they will not because it's a fraudulent act. It's all planned out by them. Nationwide, no INEC official in the polling unit. It is only the youth corpers and uniformed personnel. This is the highest massive fraud and rigging in Africa. Another person is saying, honestly speaking, the oneness of this country, Nigeria is in jeopardy. How long will it take or cost to check the BVA machine? Something that can be done simultaneously. So let peace reign. But the INEC is creating problem where there is no problem. Honestly, but what does it take? If there's no skeleton in your cupboard, just allow them to check the BVAS machine. Let them back. God not even just tell them to inspect. To say inspect, scan, copy, make hard copy. If whatever you want to make, just have a copy. And INEC is already configuring, not telling them, we'll back it up. When we'll back it, anytime you get it from the cloud, we'll back it up. Come on, what is this? Is there something they are hiding? And that person says, Oga, first thing first, let INEC obey the first ruling of the court, which gave them the right to configure BVAS. When INEC is done and the governorship election, what are you saying? What is this one talking? The first one was the fact that the first order that was given, which was on 4th of March, said that Peter Obi and Labour Party have the right to go and inspect all the documents and BVAS machine that was used in that election, to the 5th of February election, which brought out announcement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president-elect, of which INEC did not obey. They had to go again the second time, of which INEC now went with a countersuit, insisting that they want to reconfigure. And they gave them both in agreement, pari passu. INEC is obeying one and is not obeying the other. What are you saying? Well, that's going to wrap it up. Let's go to that comment section. This is not going to go well. I just pray that God gives every one of us in Nigeria wisdom to deal with this with